Hello, and welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Before we begin tonight, just want to reintroduce the party. And I'm Alex. I'll be your GM for the evening. So if can everybody reintroduce themselves and say who you're playing, and class and race would help too.
Cool. Well, I'm Addix. I am playing Rika, the human blood hunter. I had to actually think about that for a second. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. It has, yeah. We are in session 12, so yeah, it's been a minute for sure. Who wants to go next?
Go next. I am Summer, and I am playing Kalia Drelland, who is a tiefling ranger.
Mm-hmm. Who's next?
I'm Ben, and I'm playing Daniel Gatto, and he is a high elf wizard.
I'm Raj. I'm playing Claudius Aurel, and he is a human cleric.
And I'm Xavier, and I'm playing San, who is... I don't even know what he is.
He's an half elf.
Not really my main
Druid.
character. He's a half-elf paladin, but my main character is Fosshard, who is a horse, who has the soul of a god inside of him.
Gotcha.
But we don't know this yet.
Yeah.
And every time he gets killed, a little bit of the god comes out, and she just gets reincarnated and gets given to San all the time. And that's my those are my characters.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we'll see Fast Hard today, but we'll definitely see San today.
I don't know if anybody's noticed either, but apparently Fast Heart likes me.
Yeah, he does.
Excellent.
All right. Well, let's recap what we did last time. You guys knowing where the headquarters of the Death Three was, you waited until nightfall to raid the place. Once there, you were about to rush in, but you were greeted by this imp who was guarding the entrance.
Jerry.
Yeah. What was what name did I give him again? Jerry, was it?
I have Jerry.
Yeah,
here.
it was Jerry.
So that's what at least I named.
I used a Parks and Recreation reference. That's all I remember. So yeah, Jerry makes sense. All I remember him, the most memorable part of that encounter was you throwing a knife at him and him almost dying because you jumped through a knife at him, which was really funny.
Nat 20.
Yeah, which was really funny. But yeah,
For startling us.
yeah, it was his fault. Granted, because his voice, he sounds like a gremlin, like so yeah, it was kind of creepy too. Yeah. Anyway, he made a deal with you guys. Well, tentatively made a deal. You kind of agreed, but you kind of left it in a we'll see status. Essentially, he was guarding the entrance for his master, and his master wanted to make a deal with you guys, where if you could kill the people who are essentially the ones that are organizing this whole murder spree of the Elturian refugees, which were the Bethamperers, which is the family of his master. And essentially the imp was asking you to kill, if you agree to kill them, then the master was going to send you more help to help you in your endeavor of getting rid of these people. And you kind of agreed to the terms, you left it in we'll see, and then the imp kind of scurried away before you kind of lost your temper on him.
Or another knife.
Or another knife in him, yeah. You then rushed in. And right off the gate, you fought a bunch of cultists, and then you took them out. You found a secret entrance to get into the dungeon of the Dead Three. You did some exploration. You found, you found a floating dead body. You found some entrails revealing some predictions. And then at the end, you found somebody, a new victim of the Dead Three, who was getting tortured by these cultists of Bane. You fought them off, and you were able to kill them. And as the dust settled, and you were about to help the victim, you noticed that in his back was carved out the following. And I think that's where we left off last time. So I'm going to write it again, because this is the last thing we did. The writing said, "In the name of Bane, we offer adulation to Sariel, Archduchess of Avernus. In the name of Bane, we give the blessing of one god to another. In the name of Bane, we give blessing unto the unholy conquest of Elturel. In the name of Bane, we offer adulation under the fear and tyranny born in her name." So, you see this person dangling, and I should probably move you to the map of the dungeon. You see this person dangling in front of you, as you finish off the cultists that were torturing him, and he seems alive, and you see that writing. At least the people who understand Infernal see that writing. What do you do?
Take a picture of it with my phone. I guess we tend to him. Like, you said he's dangling.
Yeah, he's dangling. He's kind of like chained up and just like kind of, just dangling by the chains. And
he's dead, right?
No, he's alive.
He wasn't dead before. Oh, he is still alive?
He's still alive. He's breathing. He's like, his breathing is very shallow. He's like they were torturing him.
I guess I grab him by the chest and ask someone to break the chains so we can lower him.
Okay,
yeah, that's right.
As you get close to him and grab him, you notice that the chain, where he's chained up, there's like a keyhole in his handcuffs that are chaining him up. Yeah. So you kind of need to open those to get him out.
I want to search the bodies of the two guys that we killed to see if they have the keys.
All right. Roll me investigation.
First roll of the night.
Yeah.
Gonna be horrible, isn't it?
Okay. With a 14, you find. So you search the big guy, the guy that had the spear, and he was kind of like, like he looked very important. He was kind of all armored up, and had like a bucket shield and everything. Like he seemed like a very important fellow. And you find that he has kind of like a safety lamp on his belt, and it's kind of like a lamp, but it's covered with like a glass around it. So it has a candle, but it's covered with a glass around it. Luckily it didn't break as as you guys fought him. And another thing you see is he has his like a key ring with 7 keys that are dangling on his belt. And there's also a spear, but I can talk about it later if you want to roleplay the finding the keys.
Okay. I grab the keys and I say Zan, and I throw them to him to try and figure out which key it is.
All right.
I try to grab them, but I'm slow, so it hits me in the face.
Hey, you could roleplay that.
What? No, I don't think Sans not my other character.
Yeah, he's not the other one.
This one's smart. So I guess I'll grab the keys and try key number 3.
All right. All right. So just number 3?
Do they have like any like?
No, they're just
Details or
keys.
anything?
No, they're just keys. So I'm gonna say you try them all because I'm not gonna roll for each freaking key, and one of them eventually
No rolling
opens
a
the.
D7?
Huh?
No rolling a D7 to see if it was the right key.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna roll a D7. Sorry, was it 7
You want?
keys?
You said 7.
I did say 7.
You said
7 keys. Yeah, 7 keys. Let's do 7 keys. Let's do. Can I do
7.
roll 1d7? Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll 1d whatever you want in the game.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that one didn't open it. That one didn't open it either. I can't believe you guys are making me do this.
Okay.
Roll again. What did you get? Okay, that one opened.
No,
It's
no, he
the same
tried the
one as
same key
before.
Hey,
twice.
you just didn't put it right. That's what
It was
happened.
upside down.
It was upside down.
Turn it around.
You gotta turn it around.
No, if it's a USB style key, he needs to
No,
try
guys,
again.
this was the different one. It wasn't upside down. It was a different one. Okay, I know how it works. How keys
Different
work.
number 5.
It's a
There's 2 number
exactly.
5 keys.
See,
The guy is
and
like
2.
the guy's like coughing and just like kind of like he kind of like is coming to and he's like, what's going on? What's going on? Who?
It's gonna be okay.
What?
It's gonna be okay.
Okay. And you know he's blindfolded, so he doesn't know what's going on. Like he's blindfolded and he's like So you remove him from his binds?
Yep. I move it from his bind. Take off his blindfold.
All right. He's like, who are you? I don't know. Are you gonna hurt me?
No, we just saved you from those guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been
I nudged one of the dead bodies.
like, and he looks. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for saving me. It's been. I don't remember how long I've been here, but it's been a while, and I'm sorry. I'm Clem. I'm of the Jasso family.
Is he down yet?
Huh? Yeah,
down yet?
he's down. He's down.
yeah.
Yeah, this is all I
Okay.
see.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's still hanging there as well.
We're getting his life story. Well,
yeah,
No, we got him down.
yeah.
Just want to make sure we know who he is before we cut these chains loose, alright?
How long have you been here? Like,
I don't know. It's not like I've been out to see the sun and see night and day. But it's been a while. My caravan got robbed by these cultists, and we got taken down here. I don't know what happened to the rest of my companions. I've just been here. They've been torturing me the past few days. I don't know if they get their kicks out of this or whatnot, but they've just been asking questions about my family, and then they're asking me questions if I have money. It's been rough.
it's gonna be all right. Just don't worry about it. I mean, worry about it, but don't worry about it.
Well, thank you for saving me. I would, if you can, please find my companions. They probably worse off than me.
We will definitely try. I look at everyone's like, so do we just leave him here, or?
Yes.
there's still more
Um,
places to go in here.
Yeah,
See a
I
couple
don't-
doors out.
There's still places to explore. I mean, if you want to tag along with us, you're
Please.
welcome
I,
to. But
I mean,
See
I
the
would
way
prefer.
back is-
I would prefer not to be here.
Way back is easy. whether it's safe or not. I don't know, but
Could-
Yeah.
I guess could you? I don't know. Do you have a light or something, like a torch you could spare? I could. He kind of tries
Point
to.
to the dead guy.
He kind of
does.
tries to walk to like stand up to, just try to walk around, and he kind of like lunges forward,
Okay.
like yeah.
So I will start off by hitting him with Cure Wounds.
Wait. Before you do that, I don't want you spelling a spell slot on that. I'll just do some lay hands and give him like 4 HP,
Okay.
and that should be good, I think, for him.
If you know, do any of you know, like, do you have a proficiency in
Medicine.
medicine?
I don't.
I don't. That's the thing.
Uh,
Cleric doesn't have a proficiency in medicine?
Nope.
No. I mean,
Well,
I have a +1,
Yeah, I have a 2.
but that's it.
well, you could, yeah, somebody who would, if you think your character would have gone through some medical survival kind of thing.
Survival I'm proficient in, not medicine.
Then yeah, throw me a survival roll, and let's see if you manage to like just bring this guy. All right, it's been a while since you've been in the woods and roughing it, and you haven't like exactly gotten hurt. You're just too good at what you do, and so
Down in the caves, I'm out of my element right now.
yeah, so you're not. If somebody wants to help her,
I'll give her a help. Let's see. I'm gonna do medicine.
One of the guys we killed, did they have a sword or something?
they had a spear,
Okay.
and
the one
Were there
dude
any other
has that light
weapons
thing.
or anything? Yeah, I was gonna grab a weapon and cast light on it and hand it to him.
okay, so yeah,
Well, that one dude, the dead guy has the little lantern thingy still around him.
yeah, that's true.
That's not cool.
Well, I just pointed to him. I was like, that guy does.
So anyway,
give him a torch. That way he can sit there and put it out if he needs to.
Yeah, so I was gonna give him a torch, but yeah.
all right. So let's do this in order. So San and Kalia, you managed to kind of bandage him a little bit, where especially around the areas that are still oozing with blood in his back, where he was being carved with the sword, with the spear. Which curiously, you notice that the spear doesn't have any blood on it,
Oh.
even though it was carved with that spear. The spear actually
I know that
is.
it was carved with that spear.
The spear actually has a black. It has the tip is dark instead of like the regular shine of steel. It is black and dark, and it's non-reflective. Like so you think the blood kind of sticks to the spear, and it just becomes that black.
I think I've seen this before. It was the guy that said, "This is the way," and he had one of these. And
God damn it.
he had a cool armor. I gotta admit, he had a cool armor.
I'm gonna have to invent some Mandalorian fool in my freaking
Whatever
world
happened
because
to
of
that
you.
kid with him?
I hate you all. Alright,
I
well,
think I see him over there behind you.
Did anybody else find it weird he never took his helmet off? Nobody? Just me?
I'm
I don't
gonna
know how he saw anything.
say you saw him on the caravan on the way to Baldur's Gate, and you're just musing about him right now.
Did you ever see him eat?
Never.
That's a good point, actually.
Clem is just looking at you puzzled, like, alright, I know you guys, like, in his head, he's like, I know you guys rescued me, but these people are weird.
I honestly, I
well-
kind of want to play with a spear, but I'm afraid to touch it.
So how many HP you gave him?
I'm gonna give him 4.
4? Alright. That should be enough. Yeah, he's starting to, he can walk again, and he seems in a good shape. And you don't use keep that lay on hands, because I'm gonna say
okay.
you use those hit points that you would have gotten with your lay of hands, but you used your medicine with Kalia's survival. I'm gonna be nice this time because you're gonna need that. All right, so Klim's like,
a good thing or a bad thing.
yeah. So Klim's
Your
like,
healing.
yeah, keep your healing stuff. You would want to have a. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn on the AC because it's freaking warm in here.
Keep your healing. No, I don't want to hear those words.
I think I hear my mother calling. I have to go.
So, that's funny. I see in the floor a thing, an item that just gives me my spell slots back. Yay! Just kidding.
So yeah, Klim's about. Yeah, he grabs the. So Raj, sorry, Claudius. So the other person. So you're looking for a weapon, right? To give him light. That was the next thing.
Yeah.
I think one of them had like a club and.
Yes. So the other person had not a club. Yeah, actually no. Yeah, it was a club and a wooden shield. So as you're looking through, as you guys are looting the bodies, I'm gonna say, Raj, you find, the club, and you also find 15 gold pieces on this person.
Nice. I'm gonna take the club over to Klim and ask, "What's your favorite color?"
Ma'am, I'm partial to lilac.
I cast purple light on the club and hand it to him.
Lilac, sir.
I mean, this is great. Thanks.
I'm not that good. It's only a cantrip. Come on.
Thank you so much.
I love
Please,
it.
but
May it bring you comfort.
I don't remember much about getting here. I was blindfolded most of the time. How can you help me get out of here? Like, can you give me directions?
You go around this corner,
That way.
and then you're gonna see a long hallway, and you're gonna take that due north.
All
And then
right.
you're gonna go around that hallway. I'm looking at the map as I do this.
Yeah.
And then it'll kind of open up into this big room, and
Okay.
just go back up the stairs,
All right.
and you'll go
Cal-
to the main section.
Kalia,
Then
I
you can
got
get
this.
out of there from there.
I got this. Clem, don't be afraid. You might hear voices. They'll direct you. And I whistle for little imp.
Oh,
Are you stealing my whistle?
Can I have the whistle? So we can call the imp, and the imp will take him out.
so the
He just strong arms the whistle out of your
Yeah.
hand and blows
Yes. It's like I got this, and I go like,
it. Yeah.
Or he just starts randomly whistling, trying to imitate it.
so as you play the whistle, like it.
Are you taking the whistle from me?
Yeah, I this is a consent thing, so I'm gonna let you figure this
no,
out.
I ask it. Sen will ask. He will not just take.
You ask. Okay, I hand you the whistle in one hand while I'm grabbing my dagger in the other one and holding it.
Just because
Oh my
we're.
God. Oh, no.
Okay, so I guess I grab it and then I whistle.
So in front of you, like as soon as you finish whistling, in front of you, like kind of like a mini portal opens up, and then out comes Jerry the imp, and he's just like, "Hi, I didn't know you needed me so soon." And he still seems like he's kind of bandaged up in the area where Kalia sent the knife earlier.
Oh, hey,
And-
it's Jimmy.
And it's Jerry, sir. Hi.
Oh,
Jerry. Jerry,
Yes.
before you get another knife, because I know she's knifey friendly, I just need you to take him and guide him out.
Oh. Okay. Yes. I will totally do that. And like, is this to help the master?
It is to help us, and by helping us, you're helping the master.
Okay. Like he's just looking at Kalia's dagger the whole time. So he's not even gonna I'm not even gonna ask you for persuasion roll. He's still scared of Kalia shitless. So he's like, all right, come with me, sir. And he's kind of like, Klim is just freaked out that there's an imp that you guys just conjured out, and he's like,
Clem, I know it's weird, but he's gonna take you to outside, and you're gonna be fine.
okay,
He can scout ahead, being invisible, so that way you won't run into trouble. Okay?
it like the imp just nods, and Clem's like, oh, okay, please, if you can, find my companions. I'll try to get the flaming fists here to help out.
Okay. All right. Now, Jerry,
Yes.
be good.
Yeah. He's still looking at Kalia's dagger, and he's like, I'll take him out, and then
Remember what happened to Dubby, okay?
who's what?
Exactly.
Nothing. Exactly.
Okay, and he just kind of moves and kind of take Clem's hand and kind of moves and make sure he's lighting so that he can walks around. Yeah. Yeah. You're like, if those people knew Harry Potter, they would be destroyed. All right. So yeah, Clem kind of walks out. But that message on his back is still prominent on your minds. What do you guys do?
Well,
I totally zoned out there.
So I want to say that. Could we say that maybe at one point I wrote it down in a piece of parchment? It said.
We could say that, yeah. Or Daniel might have written it down, or whoever, really.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, because I know Sandwood, if now that everything has to be with cultists and all that, he will like to have all the information.
Gotcha. Well,
yeah.
All right. So you roll me. So yeah, you did write it down. I don't know. Are you going to discuss it among yourselves, or are you just going to keep going through the dungeon?
I think Kalia would start continuing forward.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. I think San too.
All right.
Maybe
Yeah, I don't think
like
any of us
mulling it
would
over
really.
a bit, but
Yeah. So I'm just going to say, since San wrote it and whoever read it, whoever was able to read Infernal and read it, if you're from Elturel, you would know that Zariel, the person that's being mentioned in the message, is actually a familiar name. So Zariel, in case for the people who are from Elturel, she is So let me just give you a brief overview of the history of the Hell Riders. So long ago, there were, Elturel was being kind of like ransacked by devils, like the fields of the dead, which is north of Elturel, was being like ransacked by these devils. The fields were being stripped, the livestock were being slayed. Essentially, they were just making a mess out of everything. And people were suffering. And then the Elturel's cavalry would fight along those fields, and they would try to, keep the devils in check. But they were losing great numbers. So the High Rider of Elturel, so back then it was called the High Rider, they prayed. They asked everybody to pray to the gods for help, and then down came an angel from the seven heavens called Zariel, and she rallied the troops, she trained them, and essentially tell them, all right, there is a gate that goes to Avernus in the fields of the dead. We're gonna ride over there, and we're gonna kill these devils that are wreaking havoc on your homeland. And then she took all these these troops and went through the gate, and essentially they were victorious, and that group became known as the Hell Riders because they literally rode down to hell to defeat the devils. And from there on, they became this widely popular order of paladins, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's the history behind it. That's the lore dump I wanted to give you guys. All
I'll
right.
take it.
Okay. So yeah, that's as much as you know.
I offer.
And
So
then
in the name of Bane, we offer adulation to Serial. Okay, got it.
all right. So anyway, knowing that, so you know that, and then the other thing is you found Kalia when you were looking for that for the keys. You also found that spear that I was talking about, the black steel razor spear, and you also found 13 silver pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, and a message. I don't know if you want to read it to the group.
Yeah, I'm curious what the message is.
All right. So I'll post it here. A second.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So it says, Ignath, know ye that these missives are inscribed under the gaze of the shield of the hidden lord, which speaks with the true voice of Gargoth, the 10th lord of the Nine, the lost lord of the pit, the outcast, daemon of Astaroth, and legatus of the dark gods. In completing this work, your reward shall be to rise to the rank of Black Gauntlet in the esteem of Bane. And when the cult of Serial claims the Flaming Fist, the fist shall become the left hand, and Bane's gauntlet shall become the right hand of the council. The old temples shall be overthrown, and their fanes given over to the Black Hand, the White Skull, and the Bloody Tear. And then the signature, TK.
Interesting.
Did you read that to the group at all?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. So everybody knows this.
I want to see if any of that is making sense to me whatsoever.
Roll me a history check. Yeah. Perfect. 20. Damn.
Religion would have been the same roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say religion, but hey, I'll take it. So
+4.
yeah. So yeah, you know that you've heard about Gargoth. So at least you know what cultists, you know, based on your travels with the Brotherhood, you know, you've heard of people like of cultists for Gargoth, which he used to be a lord of the. According to these people, he used to be lord of Avernus, but then he left the Nine Hells, and he sort of like became this you know, god outside of the Nine Hells, and but he like it's sort of like a devil lord that people would adore. Like he and he had some following, but he sort of kind of like fizzled out after a while. Like you haven't, like the order hasn't come across any cultists from Gargoth. But you know that from your readings and stuff, you know that Gargoth used to be a lord of the Seven Hells.
Cool.
The Nine Hells, sorry.
Yeah.
And with a 20, because I mean you got a natural 20, you also know that when they refer to the Black Hand, the White Skull, and the Bloody Tear, that means Baal, Bane, and Merkel.
Cool. So the dead 3.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I'd probably sit there and kind of like hearing the little bit about Gargoth after she finishes reading. I'll probably speak up about that.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just sit there and say at the end, it just sounds like some self-prophesizing thing for the dead 3 in code.
Anybody else?
I was looking into the signature and trying to identify if we know anybody with the initials of TK, and which we do. However, I don't know if it's that person. The TK that we have a handout on that we know is the High Observer of Elturel, Thavius Krieg? Tavius?
Thavius Creed. Yeah.
Tavius.
No way, it's him. It's impossible.
So you say.
So yeah. So
Impossible.
you guys are familiar with who Thavius Krieg is, right?
Yeah,
Saved
he's
Elturel.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's the one. He's the one that apparently summoned. Right.
Mhm.
The
companion.
Companion.
The companion. Yeah.
But did he save Elturel?
I mean,
No doubt in Claudius's mind. That's
I don't know. San is in a lot of trouble. Cause first he's thinking he was following an order that he thought it was against demons, but apparently was working for the demons.
Wait. What?
Well, they rode with Serial, and now these people are offering adulations to Sariel.
But Zeriel's technically an angel. Right?
Yes.
Am I right about that? Yeah. Yeah. So.
Or so he says. That's in Sans mind. That's what's.
I mean, technically, isn't like Lucifer technically a fallen angel too?
Yes.
Is this out of character or in character? I'm getting confused. What's going on here?
I'm getting confused too.
Out of characters. Have you guys not played Diablo? Just kidding. Go back to character.
Just looking at Zan, very confused.
I'm like,
Just breaking the fourth wall here, man.
and then all of a sudden, what you hear is meets to an end. Meets to an end.
The hell does
And
that?
then I'm back. Nothing. Just it's my way to get back on track. So, are we gonna keep going forward?
Yes. Where do we want to head? Like,
I
because
guess.
there's like.
Yeah, so there, let me describe to you the area, so you can kind of get some directions here. So you are standing in a, so it's kind of like flooded, and the part of the area is flooded, and there's like wooden beams in the kind of like the eastern part of the area, kind of holding the from the floor to the ceiling, and on the south, there's two kind of like one corridor that's flooded that goes down south. East, there's a door, and then down the steps on where that altar is, there's another corridor that leads further south. And then there's the altar. I don't know if it described it before, but it's the altar has kind of like two grim figures. Not two grim figures. It has like a figure of like crap. Let me describe it. Yeah, it has kind of like a figure of somebody in armor, and with like a black handprint on him, and it's just on the altar. It's just a figure of somebody clad in like plate armor. And then above the altar is written, "Submit your servants to the Lord of Darkness." So yeah. But other than that, like those are the directions, and those are the description of the room. Like there's a door to the east, and then there's two corridors to the south. What do you do?
I guess.
Well,
We should.
And want to
keep
wreck
going.
this altar.
I was like, should we go in? But first, Claudius.
Sacred flame.
She's just gonna wreck the altar.
Man.
All
I'll
right.
smack it with my sword.
All right. So I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
I look at the altar as it catches fire, and I just kind of have a little sad face for a second, but then I like look around me, and I'm like, yeah, happy.
Well, so you So yeah, you guys destroy it, and you feel kind of like that sense that of like accomplishment that you felt from breaking the other altar. You don't feel stronger though, like before. You just feel kind of like a pat on the back, like good job, keep going, keep up the good work.
Feel satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That is super happy.
So the altar is destroyed.
All right, so south or east?
I'm kind of torn. I really want to open the door, but I also want to go down the hallway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
I wasn't sure. Did you guys take the lamp? Sorry, I just want to make sure if you guys are carrying, or if you gave it to Clem.
I didn't.
Okay,
You
then yeah.
didn't? I thought. I guess I'll. Oh, yeah. I don't need it. No,
Alright.
you need it. I think.
Alright.
For now.
That was the last thing on my loot list that I was reading to you guys. So yeah, just checking.
So we want to go east first, and then south.
Sure. Okay.
I'll put it to a vote,
Classic.
guys.
No, we can go east. do
Yeah, I
the
wanna open that
classic,
door.
Always keep our hand on the left.
All right. Okay. Let's go.
Give me a second. As you get close to that door,
Oh.
roll me a perception check.
Go to the door, guys.
Roll me a perception check as you get close to the door. Yeah.
All of us? Or...
All of you, as you get close to the door.
Oh no.
Perception.
Oh,
Kali, I just saw it.
no.
Yeah.
At least we got one good. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. All right. So, as you get close to the door, Rika and Claudius and Daniel, you guys smell like you smell rotten eggs as you get close to the door, and you keep getting closer, and the smell of rotten eggs just permeates from that door.
I tell everyone to stop, and then I'm gonna kind of give it the good old chemistry whiff and see if I can figure out what that smell is.
All right. What were you gonna say, Daniel?
I was thinking out loud. Would any of us recognize that smell at all?
Well, you could roll me
Apparently don't
a
smell shit, so...
roll me an Arcana, Daniel, and Rika. Are you good with Arcana or Survival?
I can do Arcana.
All right, do Arcana too. All right.
Like I have a feeling, but I'm not sure.
See the smell. It is so Daniel, you have smelled this before on your studies, like when you were in whatever school you went to learn the magical arts. You also learn, just for learning, not exactly. I don't know what kind of spells you picked. I don't know if anything was necromancy in general, but you did learn a little bit about it. And you know that some necromancers like to use a gas called corpse damp. It is mostly extracted from rotten corpses. And it has a property that's favorable to their work. It's easily mistaken for other types of gases. But it's because it's very heavy in the air, like, to like natural gas. But yeah, it's corpse stand, and that gas can if exposed to an open flame, can trigger an explosion.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking necromancy, but I didn't want to say it out loud until I had a better idea.
And Rika, you also recognize that it's corpse stamps. But another thing that that Daniel wouldn't know is that some necromancers like to use the gas to create what's called corpse damp zombies, which are essentially undead that have been bloated with this gas, and they're usually vulnerable to fire, but they can explode when killed, and
Cool.
and from your memories in the order, it has taken out a few people in your order for not being careful.
Okay, so yeah, when I sit there and call for everyone to stop and I'm doing the whiff, I sit there and say, well, perhaps we should maybe go to the south. I don't think it's safe through the door. If
Does
we do
anybody-
choose to go through the door, though, no flames.
I'm the
Yeah.
only one that can't smell anything.
No, I'm not. No, you're not.
Well, no, you're
Smells
not.
like roses.
Zan doesn't smell anything either.
Wait, what does
remember?
Zan get?
Yeah, he got a 6.
Oh,
I
don't
remember
have
you're,
one.
you remember you're in a sewer, so like you're smelling other things as well. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess
okay.
south it is.
Yeah, I guess we start heading south then.
Yeah, I agree.
all right. As you start heading south. Okay, let me bring this. Yeah, there's a
Right
door. Yeah, as you're starting south, you kind of come out of the of the muck and the standing water, and you come up to a door. Let's see what that door leads you to. So, what do you do? Do you see? It's a wooden door. What do you do?
I try to push it like slowly, see if it opens.
Yeah, so it
Locked or not.
Yeah, it opens fine. So let me open it up for you. Give me a second.
No, open it now.
Give me a second. All right, so you come up to a corridor where there is an opening to to your right, and then further south there's another corridor with a door that's that also leads south.
So I by accident I went.
Yeah, I just saw that you revealed something.
I'm gonna be like slowly looking.
Yeah,
Slowly
I was
come
gonna
out,
say,
there's
did you
stuff
come
right
out?
here.
Did you come out into the corridor, or did you?
Oh,
Anything
I
was going on
mean,
up there?
I'm trying. I mean, I'm not trying to be as sneaky as I can. So I open the door like this, and I look around.
All right, so you
Will I be
see.
able to see it if I?
Yes, so you see somebody. You see somebody working on a corpse, and kind of like their back is kind of. Their back is to you, so you don't know if they noticed you or not. They're just still working on the corpse, and you see some skeletal rats kind of like scurrying around the area. I'm gonna say since you didn't tell me if you were stealthy or not, I'm gonna say the rats notice you, and then the lady kind of notice you as she's working, and she's like, well, hello there. And you see this tiefling, kind of blue skin lady, with let me show you her handout real quick. With kind of like a skull that's kind of like a flail. Kind of like a staff that she's using. And she's like, working on this corpse, and you see around her like a partially collapsed room. It has 4 wooden beams that are bracing the ceiling, and then you see 3 sarcophagi slabs that have been put into work tables, and each of them have corpses that have like all these tubes stuck to it, and they're kind of like connected to this big, like through alembics, to connect it to this big container that has like a gas in it, and you smell the same gas that was permeating from that door, kind of, not as heavy as it was at that door, but like around, like you smell that gas now, the rotten neck smell.
I want to know if I can do something. I was gonna step out here, and I was gonna try and shoot my arrow at her. Just like fire, just randomly at her.
Okay.
Oh no.
So let's do this. Roll me. Roll me a dexterity saving throw,
Dexterity saving.
and I'm gonna roll you one against and see if we.
Oh. That's how they all died.
By the way, I think Rika said that there was a power outage.
Yeah, just had a power surge.
he's-
Gotta repeat
Oh,
it
wait.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, did we lose him? And I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I am back.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
No, there he is back.
Sorry. I didn't even see
if
that
there's
we lost
initiative
him.
rolling, can someone roll, or could you
Not
roll
yet.
initiative for me?
Well,
Yeah.
not yet.
Don't worry.
I'm just rolling dexterity. I'm like, oh, I'm Zan all of a sudden. Don't worry, I'll roll for you if we have initiative.
Cool.
So it was a power outage. Are you?
Yeah, I just had a power surge in the house, so
Okay,
shut the computer down.
gotcha. So anyway, so I'm gonna say I beat you. So I beat you to 30 saving
Yeah,
throw.
that figures.
Yeah. So as as Zan kind of pops in and she says, "Well, hello there," she kind of jumps over the slab where the corpse is, and she gets behind it as you come out and shoot your bow, and her half cover kind of like avoided the arrow. And now we're gonna roll for initiative, and I'm gonna give you guys a line where you can set up.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm gonna say you can set up anywhere around here.
Oh, okay.
And let me move her to over here. And then you guys have let me pull up the turn order so you guys can roll initiative. You guys know how to use the token actions and everything to roll initiative, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Believe so.
Oh my god.
How'd she get 4.16? What is the 0.16?
It's she's Rika's
Tiebreaker.
using
Oh,
the
that's
the
right.
tiebreaker,
Okay.
yeah.
What?
The skeletal rats are rolling what?
So the tiebreaker is your dexterity. It's using your dexterity bonus
so
too.
16 dexterity
Mhm.
would be
The
to 15
skeletal
dexterity.
rats are gonna kill us.
That's
Wait.
weird.
Did we get everybody? We got we got Flennis, we got Rika, we got San, Claudius, Kalia. We still need Daniel.
Yeah, well, I rolled. I got a 21. It said my token wasn't selected, but it definitely was.
That's weird. I'll just add it. Don't worry, I'll add it for you. Give me a second.
All right.
Hey man, I believe you. I
Skeletal
saw that
rats.
roll.
Fuck this.
Do your
die.
Like a rat.
does your character hate rats or it's you hate rats?
No, I just think it's really hilarious.
Oh no, she loves rats.
Yeah, Kalia would definitely love some rats.
No, I meant you, but yeah, her too.
Oh,
I
me too,
suppose.
yeah.
All right, we got everybody, I think. Okay, so we'll get started. Let me put on some battle music and let's get started with this encounter. All right, so it's the top of the turn, the round, and I think Daniel, you're up first.
Oh,
You see
God.
this lady kind of like jumping from the on the corpse, where the corpse is on that slab, and she's kind of like taking cover as Kalia use her bow on her. What do you do?
Oh God. I guess I should just go and shoot, I suppose.
All right, what do you do? What are you shooting at?
Oh, well, I'm debating on if I'm shooting something or if I'm casting a spell.
Yeah, you also see the skeletal rats on the floor, and they look very eager to attack people as well.
Yeah. I get. Okay, so I'm gonna try and cast Tasha's hideous laughter.
On her?
Yes.
All right, roll me. Put me the spell. Do you know how to throw a spell? Well, yeah, you've done it before on the token actions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, it's not up there. Crap. Spells. There it is.
All right. Touches hideous laughter.
There it is.
Let's see. It's 30 feet though. Let's see if you are. Are you enough? It doesn't look. Yeah, you need to move forward if you were to if you were to cast it.
I counted wrong. Yeah, I can move forward. I'll move into this corner, I suppose.
Yeah, we're good. Cool.
Alright, a creature you can see within range.
So I have to roll. Let's see. What is it that I have to roll? A wisdom saving throw.
Yes, you gotta be at a 14.
All right, cool. Let's do that. All right. And I beat it.
Crap.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't take any I don't take any damage or anything at all. All right, cool.
No, it's just kind of an on or off sort of spell.
Well, you still have a bonus action. I don't know if you have a cantrip or something that you want to use that's bonus actiony.
I don't have any bonus action cantrips.
All right.
Sucks.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, next up, the skeletal rats. They see you moving through, and they they see you moving through and try to cast a spell at her master. But they also saw Kalia trying to shoot at their masters, so I think they're gonna head to Kalia first.
I mean, that's fine with me.
All right, so they're gonna bite you.
Bring it.
Okay, let's see what we got. There's a 14 hit.
Yes.
It does.
I was like, wait, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
What's your armor class?
12.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow, that's so low. Sorry, I'm just curious because I thought you would have like some chainmail or sorry, not chainmail, leather armor. Is it 12?
Do I have leather armor on?
Sorry, I need
I
to.
don't think so.
Yeah, all right, it's 12. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Sorry about that. You just attacked me with the rats.
Yeah, well, they hit, and let's see, that take 5 piercing damage. So the rats kind of like swarm around you, the skeletal rats, and they just start, to bite you, and you didn't manage to get away like from the swarm on time, and they start biting your leg, and yeah, take 5 piercing damage. Yeah.
I didn't realize I was that low in HP too. I'm starting to hurt.
All right, and I think that's it for them. Let me just make sure that is everything. You're gonna be go next, so I was gonna say you're on deck, but if you want to figure out what you're gonna do while I check this out real quick.
Okay, let's see here. Do I want to do this? No. How many rats are there?
There are, I want to say, there's 24 rats.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's swarm, and they're pretty big.
But they're like all. So if I hit like one of them, it's gonna injure like all of them or something.
Yeah,
right?
like when you do your
Okay.
thing, it's gonna
Is it too late to do a reaction?
It is not.
To them.
If you mean if you get that, you want to use Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Okay. Let me see.
Always be aware of your reactions, guys, because you can. I'm never gonna remember. Okay, so I'm gonna have. Let me see if I have to roll something.
Yeah. Dexterity saving throw.
Got it. All right, we roll that. And I missed, so I take full damage on that. So that'll be
Yep, so
13.
you take 13.
All right, so you see like 13 rats just get burned up to a crisp in front of you as you point your finger and do your hellish rebuke. And you have to take that spell slot from you. But yeah. All right. So there's not many rats. They kind of like they don't really have a voice box, so they kind of just do like if they were squealing at you, but they're not really because they're skeletal rats. And now it's your turn.
Well, that. Oh yeah, I guess that would have been my actual reaction, so that's not my actual turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and use my dagger to stab the remaining rats.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like whip it out and just start.
Okay.
That's a 15.
15. Let's see. It does hit. What's the damage?
Damage is 4.
So you pierce. So what's the damage type for the dagger? It's piercing, right?
It's piercing, yes.
Yeah. So you try to you pierce some of the rats, and you manage to kind of like break away the bones of 2 rats. But the skeletons are not great for stabbing.
For dagger.
Yeah. So you managed to take away. You managed to take out 2 rats at the very least. And that's your action. What's your bonus action?
I don't have a bonus action.
Do you have another dagger?
Yes, I technically only have 1.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you're good.
I have a light hammer, but that's it. But yeah.
In the future, if you wanted to you could do dual wield and just do like use the other dagger as a bonus action. You just don't use your modifier for that one.
Oh, okay.
For the damage die. All right, cool. So that's it for you. Are you gonna move at all? Well, you might risk a opportunity attack. So
yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
all right, Claudius, you're up.
Hey.
Ah.
I'll at least move up a little bit.
Okay.
Shoot.
What's your plan?
Very good question. Right, I'm just gonna try to hit the rats with a sacred flame.
All right, do it.
Alright, so they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, let me see if I beat it.
Against 12.
It's 12. I did not beat it, so that would be 4 radiant damage.
Yep.
So you managed to burn up with the radiant flame 4 rats. There's only 5 of them kind of scurrying. They're not kind of still a swarm, but not like very swarmy. That makes sense. And do you have, that was your action? Are you gonna do any bonus action?
I'm gonna hold off on a bonus action.
You're gonna hold the action or just not use it?
End my turn.
Alright, got it. Alright, so now the person that was working on the body, she kind of like gets out from behind the slab, and she takes her staff out and she casts what was it? Stinking Cloud on all of you. So it's a 20-foot radius sphere that's centered on a point that's within, so let's see. So I'm going to center it around Zan, because she saw you first. And you see this sphere of yellow nauseating gas centered around you. and it starts to spread out all around you and your companions. And it's just horrible. It smells horrible. It's like throwing your gag reflex. So everyone around you needs to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't wanna.
Everybody.
Is this
This is a
is this
0.
is it considered a disease?
Okay. That's not...
It's considered poison.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
immune to
good
diseases.
Man, all you guys are just killing it with your Constitution saving throws.
Oh, there's the wizard.
There's the wizard. And Zan.
I mean, it's what you'd expect from a wizard, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, did you roll Constitution save or Constitution?
Oh yeah.
That's a great constitution.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yeah, I'll let you. I'll allow it.
Can't be worse than a 7. Ha!
There we go. All right, cool. Let's see. So on a failed save, so in a failed save, the creatures. So you start. So all of you. So Zan. Actually, no, it's just Zan. So Zan, you start just retching and just puking whatever it is that you ate before, and you're reeling, like you're just retching, like it's rough, like it's a rough time for you right now, and yeah, so basically at the start of your turn, this is what's gonna happen. So we're gonna skip your turn for this round, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So Rika, you're up.
Damn, yo.
I'm gonna pat Zane on the back. Just try and breathe through your nose. It's okay. It's okay. Let it out.
So this body here, is it just like on the ground?
No, it's on a slab. It doesn't have the
Okay, so
tubes
there-
to it yet. It looks like she was working towards that.
Okay, I just wanted to know whether I can stand.
Yeah, there's 2 bodies over here. I didn't put them on the map, but there's 2 over here. There's 2 slabs over there, but they're all hooked up to this tank of gas that's, I'm gonna say it's over here.
Okay, so I think if I go right there, that's my full 30 because it's difficult terrain
Yeah.
through Zen.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm kind of like running through, seeing, or like breaking through the cloud, I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast my Rite of the Dawn.
Okay.
So my blade lights up with radiant light.
All right.
I take 2 damage to myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack.
Do it. All right. Let's see.
Only a 10.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you still have an inspiration point, and if you wanted to use it, you could.
Let me see. For some reason, I'm having troubles opening my character sheet. I don't think I have my inspiration.
Oh.
Or inspiration point or
Inspiration point.
So it's, yeah,
No.
I don't think I do.
All right. Well, yeah. Sadly, she kind of like sees you coming around. She kind of gets behind the slab as you try to pierce with the radiant light rapier, and but she manages to avoid your sword. Do you have any bonus action?
I had to use it to light my sword.
Oh, to light the
so I
sword.
think that's all I've got.
All right, Zan, you're up. Oh well, sorry, you're retching and puking at the moment, and yeah, not doing great. And you're poisoned right now. So let me see the condition for poison. Let's see. So yeah, you just have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks right now. So just mark that. All right, Daniel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Melf's Acid Arrow at Flennis.
All right,
Or I'm going to attempt to, at least.
do it.
So
Like how everybody just immediately forgot about the rats after the big spell happened. Okay.
Cool. 20.
Nice. Yeah, that's
to attack.
that's attack roll. Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely it hits. So yeah, so this shimmering green arrow just streaks towards her. And then just it burst into the spray of acid, and she was kind of like, and it was, she kind of like didn't expect it because she was avoiding Rika's sword, and she takes the full brunt of the attack. So that would be could you roll me damage?
Yeah, it's 4d4.
So if click on Melf Acid's arrow like on the chat, and it should roll the damage for you.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. What level? This is at second level.
Oof. Nice. All right. So yeah, she takes 7 acid damage. All right.
And then she'll take 2d4 acid damage at the end of her next turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she starts, her clothes are just drenched in this acid, and she starts feeling the burns, and she's like, she like screams, they have a wizard, and just just like trying to like get all this gunk out of her.
I think I pissed her off.
Yeah, and now it's the skeletal rat's turn, and they're still trying to gnaw on Kalia. So they attack Kalia this time, but since it's only 5 rats, it's gonna be less bites. So yeah, that's a miss. I rolled pretty badly. And that's it. The rats are just gonna continue trying to attack Kalia. And Kalia, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Oh no!
Ew.
Oh, no.
Do you have an inspiration point?
I sure don't.
Okay.
I sure don't.
I sure don't.
So yeah, you start retching and start like the stink of the gas is just too much. You start, just puking and retching, and you are now poisoned.
Does that mean I have to skip my turn?
Yes.
Damn.
And here's your poison. In case you forgot what it meant to be poison. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh God. What is
Claudius, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Not the whole turn. You can still move if you wanted to. That was the one thing that I forgot with Zan. But yeah.
That's how it is.
Sorry, I forgot. Hey, you can move if you want. You can do a movement right now if you wanted to. I'm not even gonna do it.
Good. I'm gonna stick to my.
Because the gas is around here. Let me do it. Let me draw it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there a part of the room that isn't gas?
Yeah, let me draw it real quick. I'm gonna move you over here, and I'll draw it, so you can see what I'm talking about. So let's see. I think it was 20. And then I'll move it. Centered around Zan. So I think it's this region in general. Because it's 20 feet. Actually, no. Wait. Give me a second.
It was 20 in radius, wasn't it?
Yeah, 20. So nope. It's up to here. So yeah, never mind. Spear.
It's the whole room.
It's the whole room, essentially, pretty much.
Everything. Yep.
It's the whole room. It's everything around here. So yeah.
She managed to not put it on herself.
Yeah, essentially. Smart. Yeah, she's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. That must be nice.
All right. You're yeah. So you can move, but you're still within the gas. All right, Claudius, you're up.
Okay. Let me double check. Yes. Okay.
That's Rika that you were pointing at.
Yes.
Okay.
I was making sure that everyone's within range. I'm gonna cast Aid
Aid. Right.
And I'm gonna choose Rika, Zen, and Kalia. All of you gain 5 hit points to your current and maximum HP.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna say, put it on the temporary hit points slot, but it is considered current and maximum.
So for the next 8 hours, that's 5 hit points you can refill with a potion or healing or whatever.
So even though it's in the temporary hit point slot, you can refill it with a potion. That's what I meant to say. In the
And that was 5, right?
Yep.
5.
So the temporary hit point slot is the how do you say the red circle. So you click on your token and you click on 5 and you add more. Sorry, you click on the red token, the red circle on your token, and then you add 5 to it.
Oh, I didn't know you could do. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how I take out damage without having to go to the character sheet.
It is
Learning
a
something new.
godsend being able to do that.
Yeah.
And except in the middle of my last fight, I accidentally typed in the damage without doing plus or minus. It's like, fuck, now I gotta go do math for like 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Figure out how much HP they had before. And, ugh.
Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, this is definitely the token thing is pretty good. All right, so Claudius cast Aid, and you guys feel this bolster of energy, as you feel like this kind of like it's gonna help you, with the current bout of poison that you guys all have. So now what's next? Do you have a bonus action, Raj?
Not that I was gonna use this round, but I was trying to see if I could. Oh no, that's why I didn't have the selecting arrow up. That's why I couldn't select. So am I able to step out into the hallway out of the gas then?
You can step up to here. Yeah, you can move.
I'm gonna scurry around the corner because I'm a wimpy cleric. So I can end my turn out of the gas.
All right.
Good luck, guys. I hope that helps.
All right. So now it's the wizards, the tiefling's turn. And let's see, what is she gonna cast? Well, she's being attacked by Rika, so she's gonna try to hit you with the skull flail that she has.
Okay.
All right. So we roll it. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right. So you take 1 bludgeoning damage as she hits you with the skull flail that she has. So it's kind of like a staff that kind of like she clicks a button and then becomes a flail, and then she hits you with it. It like you don't manage to get away entirely, but as she hits you with it, you don't feel at the beginning. You don't feel that, like, it's just a simple hit, like a normal hit from a flail, but you start to feel your arm kind of like tingle and starts to feel that kind of like that feeling that part of your arm is kind of like being eaten from within. So you take 14 necrotic damage.
Cool.
Ooh.
I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Oof.
Now. I'll pop that in there.
So yeah, so take the resistance then.
Yeah, so 7 extra.
So instead of 14, take 7 necrotic damage. Nice. All right, that's good to know. I didn't know you had resistance to necrotic damage.
I got it this level.
Woohoo! All right. So, but yeah, you do, however, have disadvantage on saving throws until the end of the next turn of this person. So for the round, essentially. And the thing is, she's gonna attack you again, with it. And misses.
How much it hit me? Oh, okay. Cool.
Sorry, what?
I was gonna sit there and say, attack. I was going to blood maledict to give disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, she misses, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time I'll definitely, yeah. And you're up, actually, so.
Well, remember she takes 2d4 damage from me still.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding it. So, you want to roll it, or should I?
I can roll it.
All right, do it.
3.
Awesome. So yeah, she kind of like, she kind of like still feeling the burn from that acid. And is it just for this turn or for the following turns that you remember? Just this one, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and Rika, you're within the gas, so I'm gonna say roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Good old disadvantage. Come on, baby.
And you did not you passed, so you're fine. Yeah.
This stuff is really annoying.
Yeah, it's very
I
stinky.
give her the old 1-2. It's only a 1, but it's gonna be a 1-2.
All right. All right, that is enough to hit.
Cool. So 9 damage plus. I'm presuming she's not undead, so just one of these. Don't count that last two. I forgot
Okay.
to turn off dueling for the Rite of Dawn. So 11 total with 2 of that radiant.
So 11 total, so -2 for that. All right. So yeah, you managed to stab her with your spear and your rapier, and she's kind of feeling the burn, and she just like hisses at you, and she's readying her skull flail, and he's like, "You didn't like the feeling of my flail?"
I sit there and just kind of shrug and say, "I've felt worse."
And
As I pull the rapier back out of her, like.
all right, Zan, roll me Constitution saving throw. All right, I'm gonna say the how do you say the let me check what I need to check the DC again. Sorry.
You're good. Oh,
Does the having disadvantage on ability checks count towards the saving throws?
No.
Separate.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you.
I actually have inspiration.
Oh, I was gonna say if you don't have inspiration, you're about to miss your action this turn. But yeah.
So 22.
Okay, so yeah, you're okay. So you managed to, you like, you kind of like it felt coming, but you were able to keep it down. Okay. So what?
Right.
What do you do? Make sure you keep track of those inspiration guys, because they're useful.
Do I want to blah blah or do I want to blah blah?
Yes.
Yes.
I
All the
want to
blah
blah
blahs.
blah. Okay.
Choose second
I'll
one.
probably move.
Okay, so you're gonna take an attack of opportunity from the skeleton rats, as you
That's fine.
try to move,
Are they finally gonna get off my
and
leg?
they miss, and they missed.
Okay. I'm gonna attack her
All right.
because she attacked me.
Yeah, and you are
That
away
was
from the
not very
radius, I
nice.
think, so you should be fine in this area.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I move this more center, yeah.
So does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does. But you have the disadvantage on because you were poisoned.
So I guess it's just a normal roll. So 15 hit.
15, yeah. So it does hit. So you're still fine. You gotta keep remember it's poisoned.
12 hit. 12 damage.
Yes. So you're like, you kind of catch your breath from that retching from that stinking cloud session, and you just run up to her. You don't even care that the rats are trying to gnaw at you. You just head up to the table. You take your sword out and you kind of like go around the wooden beam and then try to slash her with your greatsword, and you manage to do a hefty gash on her. Daniel, you're up.
Wait.
Oh, wait, you have a bonus?
No. No. She poisoned me.
Yes.
She's getting this.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
And just you divine smite her. Like, how does your divine smite work? Like, do you want to describe it?
I think for this one, I just stab her
Okay.
and ask her like, how does it feel? Does it feel good? Well, this is gonna feel worse. And when I take it out, that's when the explosion of light comes out.
So yeah, as you slash her with your sword and you put your hand over her wound, and her wound just starts burning, and she's like wreathing in pain as she's being ganged up by you and Rika. And Daniel, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, roll me a Constitution saving throw, Daniel.
Oh. Okay.
Let me take my spell slot away.
Oh.
And you just start retching. You couldn't handle it anymore. It's too bad. The stink is just too awful.
Yeah, I get it.
But you can move if you want to. You're just puking at the moment.
I don't know. I feel like Daniel, I mean, even though that it wouldn't help, Daniel will have advantage on those because he should be used to like bad smells.
I mean, fair, but here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too bad. It's just too much of a bad smell.
Have you like spent time with him when he hasn't been for like 3 weeks? It's unbearable too.
Oh yeah, because you smell like roses.
I do, okay? I
Okay.
do. I take baths, remember? And I took that what was it?
Yeah, because everybody bullied you
perfume?
because you
Yeah.
Hey, I went
Shut
into
up.
the bathhouse and
Yeah.
got a bath. Remember? Anyway.
Did you stole the perfume? I mean, did you bought the perfumes?
Yeah.
That I stole them?
I mean, I would never steal anything. I'm not that kind of wizard. Thank you.
All right, let's continue
Okay, sorry.
with this meta roleplay.
Can I move up here into this corner, try and get out of the circle?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right. Yeah. So your actions are gone
The
because
only
you're
one
feeling
that did
awful.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the skeletal rats are up again, and they attack you, Kalia.
Of course.
Boy, they don't like you.
Yeah.
No, they really don't.
And they hit. So those 5 rats just kind of all in unison kind of figure out your pattern of movement, and they just all start gnawing at your leg. Take 6 piercing damage. Remember to take them off your temporary hit points first.
Okay, so I guess
The red one.
take all that. Okay. Okay.
All right, and you're up, Kalia.
So I guess that's a Constitution save, right?
Yep. Roll me a con save.
Oh, come on.
And you're not feeling well. You're retching at the moment because of this gas.
And if I run away, these rats are gonna attack me again.
You
Oh,
could try to run away and get out of the gas, but yeah, you're gonna take the risk of the opportunity of attack.
Just gonna puke on the rats. It's fine.
All right. You just aim your puke at them.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Trying to drown them in vomit. It's fine.
Gotcha. Claudius, you're up.
Okay. I will go take a step back to
The gas.
survey this.
Okay. So you won't. So on your next turn, you're gonna. If you end your turn here, on your next turn, you have to roll me a con save. All right.
think for now I'm just gonna do Sacred Flame on the rats, and then I'll step back out of the cloud.
Okay, so you might have to get closer to do Sacred Flame.
I've got 60-foot range on that one.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, you're good then. Yeah. I'm just saying because the line of sight, you might, because the
I see.
maybe get a block like 5 feet closer into the room, and then you'll be able to see the rats.
Yeah, now they're fully in my light.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just double check. All right, I have 30-foot movement, so I can still get back.
Yeah. So Sacred Flame him. All right,
Sacred Flames.
The Sacreds of Flamus. All right, and that's dexterity save.
Yep.
And I failed. So, how do you want to do this with the rats?
Oh, I just imagine little squeals going off and dying out as there's just kind of a snap and crackle and the bones shatter a little bit.
Yep.
With the heat.
So it is as you say, the rats are no more. They are disintegrated in this pyre of sacred, of radiant light. And now it's time for Flannis, who's being gang up by Zan and Rika. So let's see. What do you do? Let's see. So she's gonna cast. Let's see. So she's gonna try to get out of this. So she's gonna cast Misty Step. So essentially, the area is kind of like there's gonna be a mist around, and she's gonna teleport through that mist 30 feet away from you. Let me see how far I can get her. Yeah, so she's gonna teleport to here. Boop. And then now that she's over here, she's she's gonna use, so that was a bonus action. She's gonna use her disengage to get away from Kalia for the moment. So that her action, and then she's just gonna stop at where Claudius is because she can't disengage from Claudius, and she's not doing so well to take a risk of an opportunity of attack. And that's where I'm gonna end her turn. Rika, you're up.
I'm chasing. Well, first I'm rolling, I guess.
No, you. Technically, I'm gonna say you're out of the gas area. Yeah.
I can just get right onto her.
All right.
I'm just gonna snarl. You're not gonna get away that easy, and do like a nice big just charge forward.
All right. She kind of like gets away as you charge, and your sword just hits the wall. So yeah, you weren't able to hit her. And that's your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Zan, you're up.
Do I get there? Oh wait, that's not the thing. Where's the thing? Where's the thing of the thing?
Do you mean the ruler?
I can't stand there, right?
Like where Rika is?
Yeah.
I
can't be on top of her.
You can't, and yeah, you can't be on top of her.
Yeah. So I think I have. Sure, let's try hitting with a javelin.
All right. So you line up your shot with your javelin, and that's sadly that's not enough. So she manages to skip, to avoid Rika's rapier and also the javelin that was thrown at her. And that's it for your standard. You have a bonus if you wanted to use it.
Let me see. I think I might have something. Oh wait, never mind. Nope, I'm good.
All right, Daniel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic missile
All right.
at her.
Okay.
If my screen would, there it goes. It froze for a second. That was weird.
All right, she's gonna cast
No.
shield.
Of course she is.
Okay. I think that, yeah, that's her only spell remaining from that particular thing.
And what does that block me completely, or?
I sh-
It's the only thing that blocks magic missile is shield.
yeah. So it's like, so when you are hit, so essentially you can only, so what shield does is if you're hit by an attack or if you're targeted by magic missile, an invisible barrier comes out and it just protects you, and it just brings up it just protects against magic missile, essentially. Like, you take no damage from it, and now she's gonna have +5 bonus to AC.
Cool, awesome. You're welcome, guys.
Sorry. I wish she wasn't this strong. I feel like
At
I'm
least I go after her.
I feel like I'm definitely being mean to you guys, but this,
You are.
And this dungeon, we were meant to do this one level lower.
yeah, that's true. And she was supposed to throw fireball, not stink cloud. But I digress. Go ahead.
Oh
You
boy.
threw fireball.
Yeah.
Resistant to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am
that's all-
flammable to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Fire, one of my weaknesses.
That's all I got.
All right.
I'm gonna stay in my corner because I don't want to go inside the circle.
Gotcha. All right. And skeletal rats are dead, so you're up, Kalia.
Can I do a bonus action before my action, or does it have to be after?
No, you can use.
You can use it before. Yeah.
It's only
Okay.
after if it's a melee attack in an offhand following up your like normal attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no, roll 20, bear with me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind
I had the wrong thing.
got weird from me just now, so I don't know
Okay.
what
I've
happened.
been having some weird stuff. My like character sheet has been reloading every time you sit there and change a turn in the turn order, and sometimes it doesn't
Yeah.
load.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's been doing
Mine has
the
been
this.
fine.
It's
I
been
just
doing
had
the
the wrong
same.
button clicked.
It's been doing the same for me, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, continue.
All right, I'm gonna move right here, and I am going to her. I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike,
Okay. Ooh,
Ensnaring and Starring,
snaring.
in which the next time I hit her with a weapon attack before it ends, thorny vines appear at the point of impact, and she has to succeed on a strength saving throw
Oh,
or be restrained.
nice.
I don't want this bitch leaving. So now I am going to take out my longbow and try and peck her in the head again.
Okay. What was the condition? Because you're poisoned right now, but that doesn't mean you have disadvantage. Yeah, you do have disadvantage on attack rolls.
I
So
do have disadvantage.
yeah. Sadly, it
And I know that doesn't
does not
hit
hit.
anyways.
Yeah. Yep. It just bounced it off the shield that she just created for Daniel's
Now it
spell.
says before the spell ends and it's up to a minute. So does that mean
You
if,
can still
like,
use it.
If you
either that, or is it only the next time I hit a creature, or would it be if one of them hit her as well?
Only you.
Only you.
Okay.
Based
Only
on,
you.
like your weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Claudius, you're up. You have this person with this shield in front of you. What do you do?
Really, guys? Me?
Hey, you're our only hope.
Just gonna quickly double check one thing.
Do you have any weapons? I'm curious.
I do. I will pull out my mace.
Wow, you never used that thing. It's like
Oh.
brand new. It's like shiny.
Yep,
Tiny squeaky clean.
yep. There's actually still a tag
Oh,
hanging off the bottom of it.
from when you bought it at the weapon store. Yeah, makes sense.
There we go.
All right. You're not. Yeah, you're not poisoned. So yeah.
I'm
That.
not poisoned.
Yeah. So that hits. That hits. That is enough to hit. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
I think I freak out and just like keep swinging.
You don't know how to use this.
She's like avoiding. She's
Down,
like
down.
so.
She crumples after the first one, and it doesn't like.
You don't stop. The blood just splatter, and you get like splatter on your face, and you're like, stop. All right, that's
Kinda
it.
Get a little bit in my eye, and I kind of like wipe my eye out.
I hate combat.
Oh man.
One way to christen a new weapon.
Yeah. So yeah, she lies dead on the like. She avoided all those shots that Rick, you know, the magic missile, basically everybody throwing things at her. She avoided everything like a master, but she didn't see Claudius right next to her coming with the mace and just bashing her head in as she falls to the ground with her brains kind of splattered at part of the wall, and Claudius just keeps going at her. What do you guys do?
After maybe the third strike or the fourth, I'll kind of like reach forward and kind of like catch his arm and be like, I think you got it. You can stop.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll wipe the blood out of my eye and kind of like just take a look down at the thing.
Yeah, and so the gas sort of starts dissipating, so you guys are able to walk freely around the room, and
I'm gonna take a look at if she has anything on her.
all right, cool. So I'll tell you what she has, but before we do that, do you guys want to take a break, small pee break or something like that?
Sure.
Sure.
All right,
Sure.
Yep.
all right, and we'll start at the top of the break with looting.
Cool.
All right.
All right,
Sounds good.
pausing recording. And we're back, and we just rolled a couple of hit die because we're taking short rests at the moment. I think
You just muted, by the way, Ben. Like you said, also summer, and then like it just cut off.
No,
Yeah.
I just stopped. I stopped talking because Alex was talking.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't tell because your webcam keeps lagging, so you were continuing to talk, and I'm like, I don't hear anything.
I'm so afraid to reset it because it took me 4 tries before we started playing to get the damn thing to work. I had to delete and reinstall everything.
Yeah, I get that.
okay. So I was gonna ask Daniel. You have arcane recovery, so I don't know if you want to use that.
Yeah, I forgot I had arcane recovery.
You can use that to get some spell slots.
Where is that?
I just put it on the chat for you.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Is a godsend as a wizard.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat for you. But if you want to read it.
Oh yeah, I'm reading it. I got it up. I don't know how to use it though. Is there
Oh,
a-
you just
add it.
you just add your spell slots. You go over to your spell book and then you add the spell slots that you want to get back.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have to manually re-add them. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
cool.
going to
that
use
I
a
had that.
channel divinity,
Okay.
harness divine power to regain a spell slot.
All right. And it says
The
this.
short rest will give me my channel divinity point back.
Yep. So it says once per day, when you finish short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. Spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to your 2 or less than half of your wizard level. Round it up.
You get your divinity for short rest, Rush.
What's that?
You get
Yeah,
your
channel
divine.
divinity. I get back on short rest, but harness divine power is only once per day.
So
I get it by a long rest, so.
Daniel, you get two. You can get 2 level 1 spells back, or you can get 1 level 2 spell back.
Yeah, I took the level 2 spell already.
All right.
Because that melts acid arrow does a lot of damage.
Yeah, that thing is
I like
clutch. That thing just comes in and yeah, because it would have been a harder fight without it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys take this hour, kind of like to to rest up and just recover from this battle with this crazy disciple of Merkel. You look around Rika, and like you start looting her body, and you find that in addition, to her robe and her weird skeletal flail, you find a dusty spell book on it.
Am I aware that it's a spell book?
It kind of it's a black leather book. It has like a tiny skull-shaped locking mechanism on it, and it's how do you say it? It kind of looks like a spell book just because you've seen like wizards do like very customizable type of things to their spell books. So you've met some wizards in your life, and also you've seen Daniel's spell book, and he looks like I don't know, how did you mess around with your spell book? How do you personalize yours, Daniel?
Mine honestly is really tattered. But it does have.
I'm just imagining like two pieces of cardboard and just a bunch of clippings on it of how you do your spells.
Yeah, and then like it's held together with just like a piece of twine that I tied in there, and then on the outside of the cardboard or whatever it would be, I probably like old leather or something. It's just I got a bunch of doodles and weird stuff on the outside of it. It says "Property of Daniel" on it. It's really it looks
Respect.
like an 8th grader made it.
Respect.
So imagine I was looking through it
So
at
when
one
I'm
point,
looking at the... Oh, sorry.
and like next to Tasha's hideous laughter is also just, why do you have a recipe for nachos in here?
Who doesn't love nachos?
It's a good thing I've seen other spell books, because if I was basing whether this was a spell book and looking at Daniel's, I would have no idea. But I kind of like look at it and guessing it is. I like turn to Daniel and say, this might be of value to you, and I'm not even gonna walk over. I'm just gonna toss it into the room, whether he catches it or not. Up to him as I keep rifling through the body.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and catch it, I guess.
Yeah, you catch it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean. So when you look, so you look around, you see. So roll me an investigation check, actually.
Yep. Which one of us?
Rika and Daniel. Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Also, while I'm doing this, I pick up the little mace thing too after throwing it, and I look at Claudius after wielding a nice mace, and I just kind of hold it up to him and say, "You might like this too. You've already bloodied the other one, so you've got to get rid of it."
Fair.
Yeah, this one has your blood on it too. But I grab it and take a look.
It's when you like it has like that, like it's just a staff. Like as you hold it, it's just a staff. It seems like it's like roll me. So all right, so we'll go step by step. While Claudius, while you're holding the staff, roll me an Arcana check, and I'm gonna go and Rika, you find the other thing you find in her body. You look around and you see that there's kind of like something stuck on her hair. It's kind of like kind of like a shiny key on her hair. And then she also has 17 gold pieces on her person.
Oh my god, I'm not broke now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, what is this shiny thing?
It's a key. And then Daniel, you try to open the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you try to open the book, but you can't. It's locked. It has it looks like it has like a padlock to it, holding it closed. And then
that you need a key for.
I saw that it was locked, because I think I remember you saying that I saw it was
Yeah.
locked, so maybe I'll pull the key and I'll be like, one more thing, and I'm gonna also toss it before I go dig and find the gold pieces.
all right, roll me a dexterity, Daniel.
Oh crap.
I'm gonna see if he catches this key.
You
Well-
got this.
Yeah, you say that now.
Yeah.
I'm a wizard, man. See?
It just you kind of like juggle it a little bit and just falls to the ground, and you just like I guess you couldn't catch two things.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna mess with them right now. I'm gonna take the key and put it in my pocket, and I'll take the book and put it inside my jacket.
All right.
And I don't know,
Gotcha. Claudia, so you look at so right now it's kind of in staff form, this flail, and you kind of feel like whatever, you kind of feel like a dark connection to it, like a dark presence to it. Like you feel like this is something that somebody connected to the Dead 3 might be able to wield, but not somebody who's connected to the light as Lathander, as you are.
Yeah, this has got some bad juju.
It felt strange when I got hit. Barely nicked me, and yet I could feel it sapping my energy.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do in this room? You want to explore it?
What
about-
an altar? What about the lady that's right next to me?
Yeah, the dead.
Yeah. What
chick.
about the tubes and everything? Like, is
Oh
there
yeah,
a
the
way
other
to,
two dead people.
Okay. So
disarm that situation?
And
yeah.
I just randomly remembered. Someone picked up the spear from the last room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kalia picked it up.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I was gonna say I
didn't?
didn't.
Someone picked it up and looked at the blade and stuff. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
whether they
I think I
kept
picked it
I'm
up
not
and
sure.
looked. I didn't.
You
I
can
didn't
come back and get
technically
it.
keep
You can come back and get it. Let's say they're in the short rest. Somebody's like, "Oh, I forgot the blade," and you just got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have the blade then.
All right. So that is a dark, and I think I told you it was dark steel.
Yeah.
So that's black steel razor spear, and it's just a regular spear, but the black steel on it, it doesn't make a sound when it cuts, and blood clings to it. So anything like, let's say you hit an artery, instead of spraying, it would just absorb the blood. So it's a very if you want to be stealthy, it's a good weapon to have. Because it makes no noise when it strikes, and it also, gets rid of the evidence.
So should I technically add that to my weapon list?
If you wanted to, yeah. If you're you're proficient with, I think your spears are martial, right? So you could potentially use it.
Oh yeah, I am proficient in martial weapons.
So
Martial
yeah.
and simple.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Trap.
So yeah, other things in the room. Let's see. So you see, you see this,
I'll have to do
the
that
center
later.
slab where there's like the human cadaver lying on top of it that she was working on. You see that she was kind of like opening it up, and just left it partially open. The other cadavers that are around, one is a dwarf and the other one's an elf, and they just have all these tubes kind of like stuck on them, and they're just being pumped with corpse damp gas from that container that's up here in the north of the room.
Okay.
And let's see what else you see. Yeah, you just see that, and what else? Everybody else roll me perception checks.
Perception. Where's my checks?
All right, I'll take it.
All right. So Kalia, you notice Kalia San and San, you notice that as you kind of follow along the tubes that are going into this vat where the gas is, you notice that it's kind of going down in kind of like a south, it's kind of like a west direction into the room, and then a little bit southwestern, and then it just, it goes to the bottom of the room, kind of like to the floor. So the gas is emanating from somewhere over there. like in from another room. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So there's.
And yeah, I think that's it for the room. Unless you guys want to do anything else. Oh, and my bad. And the let's see. Sorry, I didn't see the roll that you did, Claudius. And you find, as you're looking around the room, you find a paper on top, like on the slab where the corpse was, and there's like a paper, and it says the following. I'll put it on the chat. It's a big room, so I had all this stuff like listed and I forgot. So it says, Flennis, know ye that these missives pass through holy hands directly from the shield of the hidden lord, which speaks the true voice of Gargoth, once lord of Avernus and treasurer of hell, the 10th lord, yada yada yada. And when the devils of Avernus brought down Elturel, the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate was claimed as a prize for hell. So too shall you claim for Zariel the souls of those who once served Elturel. You can know this to be true, for I hold here, at Vithampur Manor, secure within its infernal puzzle box, the pact with Zariel, the declaration of the powerful purpose to which we set our hands. Lay to rest your doubts, TK.
Vithampur Manor, you say?
Don't you know, eh?
Well, that's the Imp's master.
Yeah.
I mean, we already knew that because of the imp that she was connected, but this is
Yeah.
Are we willing to keep her around long enough to go after her masters, or?
I mean,
She seems pretty dangerous reading this.
yeah.
Wait, who seems dangerous?
The Vanthampur family. Or was it? Sorry, was it she or he? I saw that there was a
So Flennis is the she.
Alampur.
Oh, Thalam. Yes, she's the duke. She's one of the dukes. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's the Master Thurswell Vanthampur is the master of
That's
Jerry.
Got it.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't even think we technically have anything on that person. Besides just knowing that it's Jerry's master.
Yeah, and he wants you to kill his family. That too. But
yeah, you know. All right.
And I promise that's it from this room. There's nothing more.
I guess should we move on?
Just keep moving.
Trust
yeah, I was just thinking.
You don't trust what?
I don't trust that word. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna go.
Well,
right,
oh yeah. Well, I mean, you do find another lamp that's kind of like enclosed in in kind of like a glass casing.
I mean, we did a perception check for the entire area, right?
Yeah.
That's what the perception check.
Yeah.
And I mean, we rolled some pretty great numbers.
Yeah. Metagaming here.
I'm the only one who didn't, so I'm like.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm good to
but
go.
the best perception check is done with a shovel into the ground, right? You gotta check what's under the floor.
You know, that's true. I'm
All right.
sure I have. I have mold earth. We can move the whole room.
Whoa.
So those tubes, they go off in like this direction?
Yes, they go to the ground
Like, into the wall.
into the wall to the ground, kind of like a. Yeah. So whatever it is coming from this, whatever it is that the gas is coming from this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done.
So about that molder.
Final answer.
I guess I go to
South?
the hall. Says yeah. And go like, well, should we keep going?
Yeah, I guess. I'll follow.
Alright, so there's a door to the south, and there, if you keep going up the steps, there's going to be a door to the east.
To the east.
Oh, there's
No.
just set to the south here, right?
Yep. So one here.
And then this one here.
Yeah. And then that one there. Yeah. There's a door
And
here.
you said this
and
was
door here.
up the stairs.
Yeah. There's like a steps that you're going. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, if we want to do a full clear and make sure nobody comes up.
I'm going to move Flannis over here so don't freak out.
Oh my god.
Moved. She's
Just double
not dead.
checking for Zanric and Kalia. You guys accounted for aid when you rolled your hit dice, right? You
Yep.
can refill those
Yeah.
5.
Alright, so you guys want to take the south door or the top, the one on the next?
I think we should do the south just so we make sure
South?
no one can
Alright.
sneak up
Alright.
behind us.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Okay, so let me open that door.
And before I go in,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move my token, but I'm only putting my head out the freaking door. Like I'm not stepping into the.
Gotcha. You're doing it cautiously.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm moving the door. I'm going like, okay, let me see what's here, and then step back. Not
Okay.
even making a step, like just leaning back.
So you see a long. So you open the door and you kind of see like a long, shallow ditch that's like in the middle of the room, and there's like a bunch of trash, like bits of food and bones and just scraps of food essentially. And there's like an area that kind of smells like they might be using this as a latrine, like there's like a hole in it and stuff. And you see a rat kind of like moving around, scurrying, looking for scraps of food. And that's it for this room. Oh, and if you keep going in, you see kind of like a hallway that kind of leads to not a submerged room, but more like down the steps to like another room with some water, like some standing water.
I think there's more to go here, guys. Should we head in?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So I guess I'll step in.
Okay, step in. Come on in. You see the rat kind of like squirring around and just starts to hide behind the the trash.
Is that the rat right there? The rat
Yeah,
thing?
there's the rat right here.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
goodness. Crap up.
Alright. So this looks like a long hall, so I want to go
Yeah.
be very carefully investigating, not getting hit by anything, not stepping on anything that might cause an explosion.
Gotcha.
So you're checking for traps?
That's what I'm saying, but I'm
Okay,
trying to
I mean
be
you can
more
just roll me a perception check.
perception.
Yeah.
La perception.
All right. Yeah, you don't notice. At least you're cautiously looking around, and you don't notice any like tripwires or anything that you would think it might be
So I'll keep going.
set up a trap. Question, Kalia, how does
Yep.
when you level up, you gain an ability to talk to animals or something like that? I just want to remember, how does that work?
I have speak with animals.
Is it like activated automatically, or is it like you have to cast a spell to activate
I
it?
think it's a spell that I
Okay.
have. Yeah, it's a first level divination. Spell.
Okay, just checking.
Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
All right, good to know. All
Not
right.
the reason that he was gonna be acting like a rat, going like, oh, I just
No,
want
but I
to
know where
live."
this may be leading.
This is the lost child of the 24 parents we just killed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This little demon baby.
This is my revenge.
Have you seen my mother?
Oh my god.
It's an oath of vengeance rat.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Divine smite when it gnaws at your ankles.
Yeah, I just wanted to know because I feel like the rat would have said something to you if you were walking by, if you had like.
Oh man, I wish.
But since you have to like actually cast it, yeah.
Yeah, it's an actual spell I have to cast.
Alright, I guess we'll keep going.
Now I'm
Get
gonna
some
turn
wet.
around and go back and talk to the rat.
You want to talk to the rat?
Hey, little boy.
Isn't there something with? Hold on, wait. Let me look at the spell again, because I thought it was something with an intelligence level too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence. But
you
at
could talk to the
minimum, they
rat.
give you information about nearby locations of monsters, including whatever they can perceive. Oh, I don't know though, because I don't know if I want to use my spell slot yet. Yeah, I only have one more spell slot remaining, so no, I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
I
So-
forgot that I did that in Snaring Strike.
So, Zan, as you get closer to the next door, so there's going to be a door here at the end of the hallway where there's standing water.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Man, I thought you were gonna tell me something else about speaking with animals.
I mean, I don't worry. I'm planning that particular encounter, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
it is in the works. And yeah, you smell that same rotten egg smell as you approach the door.
Oh, this was the area too that like that thing was
Yeah,
coming from.
I think this is where the gas is coming from, guys. So, no flames, no
Yeah.
fuego.
Okay, so everybody who has a torch.
I don't
Did you
think
say flames?
I don't know who
We
has
need
a torch.
flames?
Yeah,
I don't.
who
I
has
have
a torch?
That's what I was about to ask. Did anybody pick up that lamp earlier? Because if you did, you should probably get rid of it.
Well, who has dark vision?
I do.
I don't.
I
have dark
do.
vision, but I can light up my sword if I need
Okay,
light.
so you're the only one that doesn't have dark vision then. Or wait,
No, I
Claudius
think
doesn't have it.
Claudius.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have my light cantrip, so I don't have a torch.
Okay, so as long
I
as
just have an illuminated mace or shield. I did the shield.
Yeah, I think you did a shield.
all right, so you guys have that. So I'm gonna open.
You have a big flashlight.
Okay, so I'm gonna open. So you guys want to open the door?
Yeah.
Very slowly and carefully,
Okay.
Yeah.
without alerting any skeletons that are behind the glass.
roll me a stealth check. I feel like I should be rolling stealth checks.
I don't want to.
Do it.
I'll stand back here.
Okay.
Told you I didn't want it to.
Yeah, because it's disadvantage, right? So it's 3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. You just try to be stealthy as you're opening the door, but you kind of like, you kind of like trip on something because there's standing water, so you don't see like there's like a rock under the water, and you just trip inside the room.
Oh, that's
Hell.
right. Are we still technically poisoned?
No, that's off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said I trip into
Into the room. Yeah. So you get to this room, and there's like a flooded, just rubble-strewn tunnel. And you see like a tunnel that leads to the north of this room that's very narrow, about 2.5 feet. You could potentially like sneak through it, like going north. You see that there's like wooden beams around here, and they were rotting. So good thing you didn't keep an open flame, because that would have been bad for this room. And
Man, where's little Violet when we need her to just go in that little tunnel?
yeah, you could sneak go through. It's just a tight fit.
Okay.
And yeah, that's and the rotten egg smell is very prominent. So it is a pretty rough smell, and the source is it's north. It's coming from the north of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like it's very
if
strong in here.
my thoughts serve me right, it would be coming from the north.
Yeah.
Considering where the other room was.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
boy.
but it's a very strong smell. Like
Oh, so
you
that's all
are.
this little room is. Oh, okay.
Well, this room and then up north, the most of the smell is coming from north. So
Yeah.
you don't even need to roll
guess.
perception to gather how much it smells here. Like it's definitely the source of the corpse stamp.
Oh boy. So I guess are we heading north, guys? Are we following the smell?
Are we continuing the smell, guys?
Sure.
All right, I guess I'll keep going slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. All right, so you slowly but surely get to this foul smelling place, and it is rough here. It is a very foul smell. If it wasn't for that stink cloud spell that was cast before, you would be puking your guts around here, but you're managing to hold on. You see a sarcophagus that's kind of surrounded by this foul smelling water, and it's open, and resting in the middle of the crypt. It's a stone lid that's like lying broken in 3 pieces, and
Okay.
and you see like a, how do you say, like a very, like a black sludge on the sarcophagus, and then on top of it you see these 3 makeshift fume hoods that are made out of iron, and it looks like it's collecting, like the gas is kind of going through it, that's being produced off whatever this black sludge is in the middle of this the sarcophagus.
Hmm.
So what do you guys do?
Is there a way to
What are we
like?
guys doing?
I don't know. Is there? I feel like there's nothing. I mean,
You can look into you can try to, investigate the sarcophagus, try to get in there, or
I feel like that's gonna end poorly. But I want to do it.
Hey, right. So I guess I'll look. I take a look of the how's everything working, and if the sarcophagus has any booby traps.
all right, roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. So investigative. Investigation. There we go.
I was gonna say, can I help Zan with that?
Yes, he got a good roll, so, but
Yeah,
you
he
can,
doesn't
yeah.
need it.
So you see kind of like you see like that black sludge that I was talking about, and it's kind of bubbling, so this is the thing that's producing the corpse stamps. You see kind of like a piece of a skeleton kind of floating about, so whatever the remains of whoever person is there, it's definitely, that's the thing that's producing the corpse stamp. You also look around the sarcophagus and the lid fragments. If you kind of like position your view a little bit, you can see that if you matched it, like if you put them all together, there is kind of like a likeness of a screaming axe wielding barbarian on it. So you think this is the tomb of some barbarian. Let's see. Well, you rolled pretty high enough, so I'm gonna say you see this. You see a glint of silver inside the sludge. You can't really make out what it is unless you dig your hand in there.
Can I use the spear I have to kind of like
get in there?
To kind of like poke through the sludge to kind of move the sludge out of the way?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy.
Alright, so did you do it?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you try to like get your spear in there and try to move it. This glint, this glint of silver. You move it around, and it looks like when you move it, it's like the blade of an axe, of a silver axe. But as you move it around, the sarcophagus starts to glow. And you see an aura, like Daniel, you see an aura of evocation magic just starting to like move around the sarcophagus as it starts to glow. And then
Here we go.
a spiritual axe just pops out, like just materializes in front of you and starts to lunge at you to attack. Everybody, roll me initiative. Let me pull up the initiative thing and the axe too. So yeah, everybody roll me initiative.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay, my
Damn.
thing is definitely selected this time.
Wait,
Mhm.
what? That was so a 20! No!
You saw mine.
Big rip.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I did the same thing. I was like, I got a 20, and then I saw a 2. I was like,
Okay.
wait, which one is it?
Oh man,
saw
that made me so
one.
sad. I got really excited.
You were so excited about it.
I was like, it's a 20! Fuck.
All right, so let me add the axe real quick.
By the way, I technically don't know how to add that spear to my weapons.
I'll mess with it. But if you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
use it
not
right
worried
now,
about it right now.
I can. If you want to use it right now, I can do it. I can add it. I just. Wait, turn. Did I already add the turn for it? Yeah, I already did. I don't know why I added another one. Sorry.
I mean, it could be the 0. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Descending order. Let's get started. So yeah, you see this materialize, this axe materialize, and it's gonna lunge for Kalia. Rika, what do you do in this moment? Did I lose you?
No, I'm here. Oh,
Just trying to think of what to do.
yeah.
No, I'm here. Just screwed.
I mean, I guess until I know what's going on better, I'll just pull out my sword and do the whole radiant thing, and I guess maybe hold an action just to attack, maybe?
Okay, got it.
Or actually, no, I won't hold my action to attack. I'll hold my action as a move action,
Got it.
just in case I have to move or anything like that.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
That'll be your turn?
Damage.
All right, cool. So let's see. Zan, you see this thing about to lunge for Kalia. What do you do?
I use Callie as a shield.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Yeah, you
So
know what?
mercenary. And that's how he lost his paladin
Yep.
magic.
Okay, I am just gonna be nice guy and attack it. Try to hit it with my sword. See if that actually works.
All right. So you try to hit
Oh, wait.
it, and it just like your sword kind of like goes through it, like like if like the axe was kind of like a ghost, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Roll me an Arcana check. So yeah, you're as it goes through it, and you're like you feel like you've seen this before. Like some of the fellow clerics from Elturel have cast this type of spell before. This is a spiritual weapon. So usually you can't hit them. They get conjured up by clerics, and they are used as kind of like a spiritual extension of themselves to attack enemies. So you've seen this type of weapon before, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can't really attack them or hit them or anything because they don't have any hit points. They're just floating there, and they materialize to hit whatever the user wants to hit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, I guess as a bonus action, I wanna do the use my channel divinity to get a spell slot.
All right. To get a spell slot.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's the battle axe's turn. So it
Did we
moves
see, just out of curiosity real quick, did we see what was in the sarcophagus?
just this a silver axe that was kind of floating around and skeletal remains in the black sludge.
Just lodge.
Okay.
Yeah. And the evocation magic that Daniel kind of sensed as it was coming out of the sarcophagus. So now the battle axe moves towards you, Kalia, and it attacks you. Let me see. Does 16 hit?
It sure does.
All right. Let's see. You take 6 slashing damage. Sorry, force damage from the axe. So it kind of like hits you, but you feel like the force kind of like bouncing off of it, and you hit the wall very hard.
I don't even.
And that's it for the ghostly.
Spiritual weapon. I want to use Hellish Rebuke, but I don't even know if it's gonna do anything except just light it up.
Yeah, roll me. I want to say yeah, you're a spellcaster, so roll me an Arcana check as you get hit by this thing. You feel like the magic is definitely coming from the sarcophagus as you get hit by this thing. But you don't know, like it seems like it came out as soon as you move something within the sarcophagus, so it's definitely a defense mechanism of some kind. And that's all the information I can give you. Daniel, you're up.
Okay, I literally have one spell slot.
So you just letting you know it's evocation magic, so I don't know if you wanted to, I don't know if you had some dispel or like if you had some way to investigate it.
I will. Not without casting a spell I don't have. But the spiritual weapon came out of the sarcophagus. Is the lid to that open?
It is open, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, why not? Range of 90 feet. I'm gonna cast Melf's acid arrow and attempt to send the arrow into the sarcophagus to hit whatever's in there. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's literally the only thing I can do right now.
Well, so you can do that, or you can just roll an Arcana check and just to see if the trap, what type of trap it is, if you wanted to. I want to save you the spell slot, so I wanted to.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'll do that before I waste the spell slot. Oh, I mean.
Hey, it's evocation spell. It's coming from the sarcophagus, and it's because you're a wizard and you have experience with the types of magic. So I'm gonna say, I'll give you advantage on this roll, and then like you know that the power is coming from the sarcophagus. So you think that maybe if people got away from it, it's gonna have a certain range.
Okay, well, in that case, before I waste my spell slot, I'm gonna try and call out to who's closest. Just Zan.
Me and Zan.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and call out to you guys to try and back up back into the hallway, try and get away from the sarcophagus. Maybe, hopefully, it'll kind of keep it from being so pissed off it'll calm down. If that makes any sense.
All right. Is that
that
for
makes
your
sense.
is that for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna save my spell.
All right.
Okay, I'll use my reaction to use that held dash action to just back up and give space then.
All right. Cool. So you back up.
Be able to get just to the other side.
All right, Claudius, what do you do?
So, I mean, I know spiritual weapons.
Mm-hmm. Like you, the person, or you,
No.
the
Like
character?
Claudius knows spiritual weapon.
Okay.
It's one of his known and prepared spells.
Spiritual weapons battle.
Oh god.
Oh man.
It's like sending two red shirts to shoot at each other. So I feel like he should have a pretty good understanding of it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to try to dispel it?
I don't have anything that could. But I think I would have heard Daniel calling out that we need to just back off from it and just move away.
All right, so you would move away.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll try to move through everyone down the hallway.
Okay.
Get down to there.
Okay. So, and that's it for your turn?
Check. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a measurement.
Oh, you made a drawing. It's okay. I got it.
But I'm just scribbling all over everything. No, that's fine. Yeah. That's
Alright.
it.
Okay, Kalia, you're up. You have this axe that just pushed you against the wall. What do you do? And you
My
heard
issue.
Daniel, and you heard Daniel saying to back away from it.
And if I back away right now, it's gonna attack me.
Well, you can use an action to get back away carefully so that when it doesn't attack you.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you can disengage.
I'm torn because part of me wants to disengage and part of me wants to push the top of the sarcophagus off to try and to see fully what's inside.
I
And
mean,
I'm
it is
torn.
completely off. You just see
the
the
top is completely off?
Yeah, you see the sludge and the silver battle axe floating on the pool of the sludge.
Is like the sludge thick, like there's something inside of the sludge?
It's not thick. You can see. I mean, there is something inside. There's like skeletal remains. It's kind of like a soup of skeletons and whatever was there, that remains of somebody.
Oh man, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll disengage.
All right.
How far am I able to move with disengage?
Oh,
Like
you
my
can
full
move. You
speed,
can
or-
move your full speed because disengage. What it
Okay.
does is it's like it avoids the attack of opportunity.
Oh jeez, oh jeez. Stop moving the thing!
What thing?
No,
What are we
I
doing?
just want to look how far I can move!
Oh, you're talking about the measurement? I'll
Yeah,
do it for you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so back where Rika is.
Yeah.
Alright. For some reason it kept every time I went to move it, it kept moving the screen with it.
Oh, got it.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. Okay,
So-
yeah, I guess I'll do that.
So as you move away, the battle axe is now solely looking at Zan and trying to lunge at Zan at the moment.
I do.
Yeah, I think it's your turn. Sorry, it's Rika's
Is it?
turn. It's Rika's turn.
just gonna hold. Now I'm gonna turn and hold an attack action just in case this thing does follow back. I'm
Okay. Zan,
not sure what to do in character.
gotcha. All right, Zan, you're up.
Does anybody?
I get in and grab the axe and start running. Just kidding.
Did you? What did you decide to do?
I got back. I get back. I disengage.
All right. The moment you leave the room, the axe disappears, and now it's not there anymore. It's no more.
Okay. I guess that's a room that we are now going back into.
Or just
That's
some
see, that's
ranged
the thing.
attack
Is it
can blow
gone,
up the
gone, or if we
sarcophagus.
go back in that room, does it pop up?
It'll
No,
probably.
You can
it'll pop up. It'll pop up.
you can try to
Let's
go
just
back. You can do like a thing where you go in, it appears and
But if
disappears.
if it's technically spiritual weapon, that's a spell that has a time limit.
Which I would know is 1 minute.
That's true.
So therefore, if we just wait a minute, that sucker should be potentially gone.
And then whatever is casting it, you have to cast it again, and spend a spell
If they
slot.
can.
And then they have unlimited spell slots because it's a dead undead thing.
So that's the thing. I don't
Demon.
understand. I just want to know where it's coming from. Like, who's casting it? What's going on? Ugh.
Do you want
Out
to go
of
in?
character, I think there's something like a 5th level spell or something like that where you can imprint a spell onto an object as a trap.
Oh, I forgot about that. So what if we destroy the object?
See, that's what I'm trying. That's why I was trying to look in the
Or it's
sludge.
expended, I don't know. Or it
That's why I
doesn't
was-
follow these rules.
Does anybody have any like fire things that can basically just set that room on fire?
I literally.
Clearly,
The
yeah.
whole room
That
is.
also
Bad
sets
idea.
all of us on fire as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depending how far away we are from it, and
The
you
whole
cast it
room.
in
The
there,
whole room is filled
Yeah,
with
even,
corpse.
even,
It's like,
even
I
the
have-
other one.
I have things I can cast that it would make everything viney, but it would be like a giant area. But if we're far away, oh man.
It's like we already
think-
smelled flammable as soon as we
Yeah.
went through this
Yeah, I
door.
know.
Or
I just feel like
this
there's
door, right?
something.
otherwise,
I-
I'd say if we were safe all the way back here, I'd say I'll light one of your arrows on fire for you, and
See, the problem is, I think this
but I
room
think
where
we're
we're
already
at,
in dangerous
this-
territory down here.
yeah, because
Yeah.
there's like
Those are the wooden ones. Yeah.
yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we
Let's
have?
just
Sorry. Do we have a consensus? I just want to.
let's just leave, guys. I think
Yeah, I
there's
think we
there's
should
no
I
end.
mean, we're here to hunt down the murderous cultists. There
Yeah.
weren't any in that room.
I
Right.
know. I just
And
feel
then-
like
That's
I feel
the
like
come
there's
issue.
back.
something there because if we're able to destroy whatever that is, then that should also stop the gas.
Do
But I think we
you?
don't
That's-
need the gas anymore.
Because
That was
that's the
just for
area.
the crazy lady.
No, I thought that sarcophagus was the area where the gas was coming from, right? The smell, the
Yeah.
noxious smell.
Yeah.
For this place, this room, but there's also a room untied to it that has
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. So it has a total of 3 makeshift fume hoods that are
Trouble
connected
is
to
my-
tubes that go somewhere else in this compound.
My order of clerics is really into fire, so I'm a little limited in this space.
Well, let's just sit it here. We know there's no bad guys there. We can come back later and check it out. See if it actually works by
We
destroying
can
it.
tell Zaj to bring some
And
dynamite.
And then we
toss
can
it down
also
that
just,
hallway and get out.
technically speaking, come back when we're a little bit stronger and just dispel it.
That's what
What
I
if I
was.
go talk to that rat?
That's what I was thinking too.
You can just ask the rat to grab the axe and just bring it over here.
Or he might know how to like destroy it. He might know what's going on with it.
Maybe the rat's the one casting the spell.
I mean, Oh.
Oh shit. Polymorphing wizard.
I feel like I feel like I confused you guys so much with this encounter.
It's more like we really want to take care of that thing. We know
I
that
think,
we know that we should leave it alone. Like it's obvious we should just like not fuck
I
with
think
it right now.
We're
But
just
like,
all completionists, aren't we?
but, like,
Yeah.
I'm going through my items right now, and I have a tinder box and a bunch of torches. I was like, can I make a bomb and just toss it in the room? Like,
Dude, we can't because the room is adjacent to the other room that's really in trouble. Like, the problem is not this room. The problem is this room.
yeah,
In
I
order
know.
to throw something in this room, it'll blow up and damn it,
Yeah.
fucked us up on this room.
We're gonna kill ourselves by explosives.
I don't want to
Oh,
know.
man. All right, I guess we're leaving it alone.
All right,
I'm really
you're
sad
leaving
about
alone.
that.
Hey, you can always come explore later.
At least until we get some sort of long rest in, because I only have
Yeah.
one spell.
Yeah, we've got
I
a whole
guess-
dungeon to crawl
I
through.
guess I'll go back and look at the rat.
Yeah, the
One
rat's
more
like
idea if we're
just
really into it.
just
The more I'm
And I-
really thinking about talking to that rat right
I'll-
now. but
I'll
he's
look at it and
got a
say-
spell slot.
Did you cast that?
the cat the rat's kind of like just the ear, and then just scurries about with for the trash looking for more food.
Okay.
Is this
I
room
guess-
that the rat is in like dry, or is it still flooded like everything?
And it's dry.
It's dry.
Should we consider finding a place like this that's somewhat safe to take a long rest?
8 hours in,
barricade
down
that.
here?
We can
I could
barricade
use-
that door right there.
Mold earth is a cantrip. I could use mold earth to barricade the door with like dirt and rocks and stuff.
But I feel like
Yeah.
the noxious gas has to do something to us after 8 hours.
I mean, we've
We
already
won't
been
be
down here
with it
all
though, because
day.
that's a door there too. We can just have both doors closed.
That's
then
true.
Have this one blocked off.
And then have
I
a nice
mean,
camping area with the
I would
rat?
talk to this. You know what?
Yeah, we could light a nice warm fire in the noxious
Are
environment.
you really gonna talk to the
You're gonna
rat?
talk to the
I think
rat?
I'm gonna talk to the rat, guys.
All right,
Do it.
cast it.
Alright, go ahead.
This
I
is
mean,
gonna be great.
I'm talking to this rat, and I'm giving this rat one of my rations so that he can have some food.
Oh my god. Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah. So. Okay. So wait. Oh. This is such good food. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
How long have you been around here?
You speak. You speak. You speak the language. You speak. It's so good to hear somebody who's human. Oh, sorry, who's not a rat to talk to me. This is very interesting. It's
Do other people talk to you?
no, just other rats. And if you just, I'm just here for the food. They sometimes leave some food here, and it's great. Yeah, there's.
Okay, you can say if you eat flesh. It's all right. I understand.
No, they don't do that. They don't leave flesh here. So and I don't particularly prefer that type of food.
What do you know about that sarcophagus?
Oh, that? Last time I saw somebody go through, like, inside that sarcophagus, like a magical axe appeared. But then it killed one of them. They kind of like just went off the room, and then the axe kind of disappeared, and then they just went back to the room, and the axe was no more. At least until the next day, then somebody else got killed as they went into the room. They're not very smart, these people. The guys with the skull and the handprints on their things, they're not great. I see them
Okay.
kill a lot of your people.
Do a lot of people go down here? Like a lot of people that look like us, or more demons?
More like there's like this lady that actually, yeah, she looks like you in the sense that she has horns and kind of like a bluish skin, but But yeah, she just went here a couple times to set up those fume hoods, but that's it.
Do you know anything about those fume hoods? Like how to like
Oh yes.
destroy them?
Well, I don't know anything about destroying them. I know they connect to other rooms in here. I don't know why they're trying. I think they're collecting that bad smell from that room, but I don't know why. These people are weird.
These people are.
Damn it! I just thought of something.
What?
What? No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm planning stupid Daniel things.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna turn to. Wait, Zan, you're all the way out in the other room. Okay, then I'm gonna turn. Okay, Zan, if you're standing next to me, I'm gonna turn to you. I'm gonna say, Zan, I want
Yeah.
you to go back to that room. Just peek your head in, and then you can run back out if that axe doesn't show up. I'm pretty sure that axe is permanently gone now.
Okay. I'll give it a try. You say so.
The rat told me so.
And you believe it because you
Wait,
heard
what?
the squeaking and the thing from her this whole time.
All right.
What?
So, I'll pick my head in.
Nothing happens.
All right. I get closer to the sarcophagus.
All right. What do you do?
Happens.
Nothing happens. Yeah. What do you do?
I guess I can take my. I'm gonna take one of my javelins and try to touch this. Do the same thing that Kalea did with the spear, like try to touch the axe.
The axe moves and nothing happens. There's just like a silver axe floating there.
So I'll take it out of the sarcophagus.
You have a not brand new, like a sludgy silver battle axe in your inventory.
Okay. I'll walk back. Oh well, I keep like. Is there anything else like on the sludgy thing?
Just like a bunch of skeleton, like just some leftover skeletons. Like it's literally a soup of whatever was left over there in terms of of a body.
So can I? Is it possible to push this like make the sludge not go to the tubes, like break it? Or
And did you mean the gas?
Yeah. Like, is there a way to like stop the what they're doing?
Other than getting rid of the fume hoods, like that's the only thought that passed through your mind. Because the fume hoods are connecting the gas to the other rooms. So if you get rid of the fume hoods, the gas doesn't go to those rooms.
What if we tried to put the lid back on the sarcophagus?
You could do that too.
I thought you said it was like broken in 3 pieces. Is it possible to close it up?
You could potentially close it up if you wanted to.
All right, I'll do that.
Roll me. I want to see. How would you? Yeah, I would roll me. I'm gonna make this an intelligence roll just to see if you're able to completely seal off the black sludge.
Just regular intelligence or?
Yeah, and I'm gonna see Daniel is with you because he just went into the room with you, so you can help him.
Okay.
12.
And Daniel can help you.
Yep. My character sheet froze for a second there. I don't know why.
All right, so yeah, you guys are just start. You line up the sarcophagus lid, and you kind of like try to seal it up. Some gas is still emanating a little bit from the sarcophagus. So you kind of put some rocks and other makeshift things to try to seal it up as best as you can from the gas that was emanating to escape out. and then the you know, like it still stinks in the room of corpse damp, but it's not like it's now the source is kind of cut off, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that should probably help for the next couple of rooms.
Okay.
Ask the rat what his name is.
Wait, you asked the rat?
Yeah, I'm asking the rat what his name is.
Oh, it's Lightfinger?
Lightfinger?
Yeah.
Alright, little Lightfinger.
Hi.
Do you want to come on an adventure?
Yes. That would be amazing. Is there gonna be more food like this?
Yeah, I'll give you more food.
Yes. And he just you know, if you let him, he just scurries up on your shoulder. And he's like,
Yeah, he's just hanging out on my shoulder.
yeah.
Alright, sweet.
You
Well-
just got like a pet rat.
A rat companion.
Well, I have
mean,
thoughts
That
for
could
this
be
rat, okay?
Real handy.
Exactly. I can talk to this rat, and this rat knows this area and can, like, if we
Okay.
need him to go search a room, he can search a room for us.
And yeah. And so what I think, and with that, with you guys getting the rat added to your companions, we're gonna end it here for the night and continue exploring the next time we meet. All right.
All right.
Hey, we're almost done with the dungeon. Almost. I promise.
God.
There's not much left. Yeah.
And we at
Only a
least
couple-
sealed off the gas and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
It all depends if we want to take a night here, spend the night here. Everyone is like,
I mean, I think
yeah,
my
that's right. I
God,
think
no.
we were, right?
I would like to try and spend the night somewhere because
because
have
we're
one spell slot.
it's okay. I'm a fighter right now. I'm
Yeah,
a
but
warrior fighter.
I'm literally useless. I can't even help anybody.
Well, you can
Yeah.
whenever. So, how many? You can short rests, right? Like myriad of times throughout the day, and you can recover spell slots with your thing per short rest. Can you?
Yeah, but weren't
Right, but I can only get one spell slot back.
One.
Weren't we going
you
to
can
long
get
rest?
two of them, not one. You can get two.
Arcane recovery, you
I-
can
I
only do
could
once
get-
per long rest.
Okay. Oh, so you
Once per
already
day.
yeah. But did you
Yeah.
get two or one? Because you.
I could get 2 first levels or 1 second.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Yeah. So it's one per. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. Sorry.
But
But-
I can't do it again though until I sleep.
but weren't we going to like mold earth or whatever and like lock ourselves in here to like get
I
some
can.
rest?
I can, yeah. That's cantrip, so I can do that all I want.
We could, the only thing we have to consider is there's lots of bodies and people missing.
And
and
you're
8 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
8
you're
hours.
like imagine because you're looking at for the leader of this. So I'm talking outside again. You're looking for the leader of this place, right? Like you're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to take out as many of the how do you say the dead three as you can here. You came in, you strolled in, you killed a bunch of them. Like if you are 8 hours in this area walled off, these guys are gonna come up. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, why are all these dead people here? We need to book it."
Yeah.
At least that's what I think their thought
How
process would
hurt
be.
am I? Oh man.
And I think
Myself, I'm good to go, but I'm not, a caster.
I only have 1 hit die.
I do have a
Uh,
few
Yeah,
spell
how much?
slots left.
How much HP is your left? Like your max?
Me?
How much you need? Yeah.
I am currently at half, but technically with those extra 5 hit points, I'm over half. I have 11 out of 22 right now, but it would technically be 11 out of 27.
We do have 2 potions of healing
That
if
was-
we want to save spell slots.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've s-
You probably might
yeah,
need
with-
to use one of those.
I do have 3 first level slots still. out of 4, so I'm in good shape for.
I am
building
I
up
am
the-
done with spell slots.
And I have one.
I
potion
have
on me.
one. I have one, and I'm.
I really wanted to speak to that rat man.
Hey, I'm gonna say that
Now I got a
rat
buddy.
eternally is gonna speak with you for the moment.
I got the one, and then I'm
Yeah,
just.
I've been
I'm charging
cantripping
him
my
up
way
with
through.
sword. My cantrips are all retarded because he's Daniel, so he just wants to impress people. So I have like minor illusion and prestidigitation and mold earth.
I think you can change. Can you change them when you level up?
When I
Not
long
as a
rest.
wizard, no.
Oh
Mold
No.
no, I can't change my cantrips.
I have dominance.
As a
Mold
wizard, you
Earth.
can't change your cantrips. No, you just get more cantrips as you level up.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Got you.
But mold earth could potentially be a good spell to throw in this dungeon for
Yeah.
for further rooms. Like you can
It's
always
handy.
lock a room and just be like, if there's nothing else behind it, like you don't have to go through that room to continue exploring. You can just lock somebody in that room with mold earth.
Yeah, it's handy in a lot of ways. I'm not against it. But like, I can't fight with it. Well, I guess I could throw stone at people, but
All right. Well, we're gonna end it here for tonight. But we'll continue the dungeon for next time, and hopefully we'll. I think one more session we finish this thing. Like looking at where we're going, I think one more session we finish this thing. If not, then yeah, we'll
Did
see.
we level up before this or in the middle of this?
No, you level up before.
For it.
Okay, so do we level up
Why
after
just
this?
After, yes,
There's a lot.
yeah, because it's hard. I know, it's a hard
Yeah.
campaign. All right. Well,
I know. I've seen that.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by. I will we'll continue in the next 2 weeks, and yeah, thanks a lot for joining tonight. Have a good one, everyone.
See ya.
Nighty night.
Nighty night.